Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my friends. This is very good. I love the salam, wallahi. My name is Ahmed Ghazali, and I am from the place with the triangles, a place called Egypt. Maybe you have seen it in the movie Aladdin, but I'm not like Aladdin. They fly there. I'm more like the monkey Abu, unfortunately. So I have come for presenting this program for you. They call it sponsored by Risala Foundation and also by the Crescent Arts Foundation. Your host, the Timatube, unfortunately could not make it tonight. She missed her flight. I don't know what happened. Sometimes mistakes happen. But what's important, I'm here now, and here we are. We have a good time, inshallah. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, okay? I come from the Egypt place. My mother, sometimes she is upset with me. She tells me, Ahmed, why you break the legs of the cat? I tell her, I don't know, man. Why you try to control me? I don't know. Sometimes I do.
What are you doing here?
I am hosting this show. You have missed this. Who are you?
I'm Timatube.
Good. You have missed your show.
No. I wasn't backstage.
I am going to escort myself off now.
Bye. I mean, Assalamu alaikum. That's what I thought. Assalamu alaikum. I think you guys can do better than that. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, the light. I'm loving the positive energy in this room. So I heard that we have a lot of disses in the audience. Is that true? Give yourself a shout out. Well, before we begin the show, I just introduce myself. My name is Fatima Alaqi, aka Timatube, and I will be your MC for tonight. How's everybody doing? So like I was saying, we were talking about the desi's in the audience, correct? I got something for you guys. Sab logo ka kya haal hai? Tikke or tikku? What about tic-tac? Let's see. We probably got a uncle in the audience who's like, what is she doing on stage? Why is she holding the microphone like that? Why do we have a female on stage? Why? We need a male up there. We need a male on stage. Yalla, get up. Allah ma'ak. Anyways, we're going to have an amazing show tonight. We have amazing the entertainers backstage. They're so excited to come and perform for you guys. And before we begin the show, inshallah, we're going to listen to the beautiful recitation from the Quran. So please give a moment of silence and show some respect for the beautiful words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Be right back. Assalamu alaikum.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا واتقوا الله إن الله خبير نابعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم صدق الله العظيم
Takbir. Takbir. One more time. Takbir. MashaAllah. So how many people heard about Timatube? Yes, one hand. So excited, alhamdulillah. Well, to all my fans, Muji tumsi mohabbate. Oh my God. To all my ammis and abus, kya? So inshallah, for our next entertainer, he's a spoken word poet and resides in Austin. He's influenced in both Eastern and Western poets and has been recognized for his ability to connect to the youth and revive lost arts in his poetry. MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. For myself, for performing up here, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. And Brother Imaad, come on up stage. And before he comes up, I need you guys to do me a favor. For the poet, instead of giving him a round of applause before he enters, I need you guys to snap your fingers. Right before he comes in. Let's test it right now, okay? Let's test the level, the volume. Yalla. When I'm doing this, I mean I want this side to be loud and this side to be low. Yalla, 1, 2, 3. Alright, yalla. Brothers and sisters, ammis and uncles, ammis and abus, I mean, please give it up for the Muslim Shakespeare, Brother Imaad Khan.
Unmerciful the pen, unforgiving the word. Plain upon the page stands my voice to be heard. No music drowns my story. No drums beat my heart. No guitar strums my melody. I sing slowly in the dark. Weaving pictures with my memory, screaming paintings with my thoughts, mixing honesty with fallacy, false realities, all I got. If pyrite is my treasure, it's buried deep within my chest. A fool I'd be to go in search of gold inside my breast, dig my heart out with a spade. The Queen of Sheba is my wife. My soul stole her dream, so her memory took my life. Now I stand now like a ghost, like a man who lost his face, and I'm singing in the darkness like a cricket lost in space, and I'm searching for a star that I saw once at night, but blinded eyes can only blink back echoed memories of light. So I'll steal it back from Satan as I stare into the black. I'll keep screaming in the darkness till I get my vision back. I'll find my eyes and ears and all the senses of my heart. But until that day, the day of sight, I'll keep singing in the dark. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Imaad Khan, and I will be performing some of my poems for y'all this evening. This next poem is a response to a series of attacks on mosques that happened last year in 2012. It's called A Fire is Burning. A fire is burning in the heart of my home. Flaming lips kissing marble domes. Reaching inside a sacred place. Burning away my peaceful face. A fire is burning inside of my soul. My blood is the fuel that kindles my bones. My voice is the smoke, echo clouds up above. My tongue is the spark, scream, enough is enough. I pray in the shadows of flames of the towers, as minarets calling their faces to follow. The faithful are falling to flames in the floorboards. The demons are reaching their arms through the portals, digging their way through the stardust and rubble, burning the pastures of lambs to the slaughter. How many Joplins will we watch through a camera before we remember Birmingham, Alabama? Hate is a symptom and fear is the cancer. We live in a system that buries the answers, buries our bodies, buried in ashes, bury our bones, bury the hatchet, hack at the limbs and cover the casket, take the remains and then sacrifice it. You see the smoke, but I see the fire. We dance at the edge of our own funeral pyre. A fire is burning in the heart of my home. A fire is burning under marble domes. My sister likes to call this next poem the Day of Judgment poem. And in a sense, it really is. It's a picture of a soul reflecting on his life as he stands upon his grave on the Day of Judgment. It's called Standing on My Grave. Aptly named. I see myself standing on top of my grave. Bodily risen, on long past my death, living on God-given song and life's second breath. Standing and weeping, recalling and dreaming, tears freely flow streaming from eyes that can't blink, from a mind that can't think, blind like a poet that's drowning in ink. Blind because my life is not flashing but frozen, like a painful emotion, a painting in motion, an ocean of love, of life, of death. Wave upon wave of mistakes from my test, but the gates have been closed and my prayer just a breath. I'm breathing or sleeping or dreaming of leaving because there's no turning back. Like a broken clock spinning between shattered glass. Actions and tensions are a thing of the past. Holy soul, saved face ripped off like a mask. Covered remnants of the battle between white and black. Light and dark war scars carved into my back. Like I prayed holy prayers and the devil spat back. And the scars that run deeper than veins under skin are not from transgressions or soul-wounding sin. The scars that run deep like a soul-sucking leech are tattooed on my bones using blood for ink. Lying a cancer, envy a virus. Pride is a worm that's living inside us. Diseases are leeches till we meet Osiris. Our souls are corpses raised on a dais. This world is an altar of failed sacrifices, like Orpheus failing to hail Dionysus. We're fated for failure, so ask for forgiveness. Judgment is personal. It ain't a business. I sit back and think of life before death. I lean back and wish to retake the test because I know my mistakes. They're marked with an X. I'll go back and fix them. I'll make them correct. Forever's too long to live in regret. What you do in this world determines the next. But of course it's too late. The book is now closed. The moths are now swarming, we're standing in rows. The mountains are falling, via lava it flows. The scales are set tight and the deeds have been placed. Black, white, checkered flag, it's the end of the race. Judgment upon us, our lives we must face. Weighed and measured, we're handed our fate. So I spent the year of 2010 to 2011 in Damascus, Syria. And I was studying Arabic out there. And my program that I was in ended in around April because of the Arab Spring. So we were flown back early. But soon after, in the summer of 2011, I wrote this poem. It's called My Name Is Not Cain. There are elements of the Arab Spring, of Occupy, of domestic violence. There's all sorts of themes strewn throughout this poem. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's called My Name's Not Cain. It's not about the poetry, it's not about the gun. It's not about the girl and it's not about the fun. It's not about love and it's not about fame. It's not about family, it's not about my name. It's not about religion and it's not about death. It's not how much I bleed and it's not about my breath. It's not about my struggle and it's not about pain. It's not about jealousy, my name is not Cain. My name is my calling, it was written in my blood. My breath like my soul leaves my body like a flood. The flooding of the Nile turns the pyramids to mud. Bloody, muddy water slowly drying into dust. Dust-twisted blood covers corpses like it's rust. Rust-encrusted bodies are like diamonds in the rough. It's not about my altar and it's not about my prayer. It's not about sacrifice. This life is never fair. Never fair like a wife when she's beaten till she's blue. Never fair like a family ripped by fists in two. Never fair like a daughter raising her brother like a son. Never fair like a father breaking bones like a gun. Never fair like a king turning citizens to slaves. Never fair like a pharaoh putting civilians in graves. Never fair like a boy state-sponsored tortured till he's dead. Then his parents get on TV spitting love for the press. Never fair like a rock in the hand of a child. Never fair like a wall making apartheid in style. Never fair like a settlement built on rubble and stones. A testament to the memory that these stones are once homes. Homes that once held the children of souls. Now covered by mansions made of silver and gold. They are skin over bones built upon catacombs. And religion don't enter my fight for Palestine, because it's not about Islam, it's about human rights, because genocide is a crime and holy war is a lie, because a terrorist in a suit can hide behind his tie, but he ain't no better than a terror-suicide. But at the end of the day, it don't matter what I say, because my words like rain will fall and rise again, because it's not about my message, and it's not about my fight. It's not about me, it's about what's right. Thank you very much.
Asia has come back. They have returned for round 2. apologize. We have sometimes problems in the back. We are humans too. Why you think we are perfect? Nobody's perfect. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is perfect. This is it. I can tell you this. So, yeah, it's a lot better. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah. So we have a brother coming up for you, inshallah. Here, guys. Alright. His name is Saad. And he will be singing for you, inshallah. So if we can get him a nice round of applause. And no, we won't. Let's say takbir. Takbir? Let's say takbir. Allahu Akbar indeed. Welcome to Saad.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Come on, guys. Is everybody sleeping? I said, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Yeah, that's the Houston I remember. Yeah, how many Desi people we got in the crowd today? That's it. Everyone's going to have to help me today. Now you're caught. Okay, so some of you probably remember me from 786. Yeah, ever heard of that band? Yes, all right. So, alhamdulillah, we're still going strong, we're still doing stuff, but I wanted to do a little something on my own as well, primarily concentrating on the Urdu traditional type stuff, mainly qawwalis and things like that. So, the first song I'm going to do tonight is Qasida Burda. How many people have ever heard this before? That's like 3 people in the crowd. Good. That's great. How many people ever heard of Qasida Burda? Okay. You gonna help me sing? That sister is over there. She's gonna help me sing. Okay, Mr. Charlie's gonna help me out with the tracks. So can we have track number 1, please? How many people have ever had a bad day? Only about 70% of people have ever had a bad day. I think everyone's hand should go up on that one. How many people have ever had a bad day? I'm sure everyone has. So when you have a bad day, who do you turn to? And you ask for his help, right? So I wrote this song. It's called Falling Away. I initially wrote this for 786. And I was going through a troubled time in my life, a trying time, and I really felt like when my hand was falling, I needed Allah's help to lift me up. So this song is called Falling Away. Keep us on the straight path. Ameen. So I'm going to ask this to all the uncles and aunties. Do we have any uncles and aunties tonight? Well, I guess technically I'm an uncle too, but... So, I'm sure you guys have heard this Naat being sung in many, many different versions. It's called Shahe Madina. And it's actually been sung around Pakistan for a very, very long time. And a few of the songs I'm going to be performing here tonight, my grandfather, my family, I'm originally from Karachi, Pakistan. And we used to listen, any Karachians? All right, cool. Well, thanks for the support. So, you know, when I was growing up, I was 12 when I came to America. Yes, I'm a fob. But I'm a proud fob because I have a culture balance. That's what I like to call it. So when we were growing up, we used to listen to songs like Shah Medina, different types of qawwalis, Sabri Brothers, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Sahab, and Qari Wahid Zafar. Do we have any Hyderabadis here? Yeah. One or two? If you notice, I said Qari Wahid Zafar. It's actually Qari Wahid Zafar. You can't, Hyderabadi people can't say their Q's, they always end up saying KH. Qari. My dad's Hyderabadi. So this next song, as I said, is called Shah Medina. Please enjoy. strong memories of this song, next song that I'm going to do, of watching on TV Qari Wahid Zafar singing Faslon Ke Takalluf. With my grandfather, I used to sing, and we used to love this naat, especially during Ramadan and things like that. We always used to watch this on TV. When I grew up, I really wanted to do a different type of rendition to this song. So I decided to put it in my own album and put a little bit of music behind it. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a little bit different, but please, if you know it, help me sing along. It's called Faslon Ke Takalluf. And they've been around since the 80s. I grew up listening to their music. One song in particular has always spoken to me. And ironically, the title of the song is One. And, you know, the way I interpret this song is kind of like a song about unity and to break down barriers, not between just brothers and sisters in Islam, but between brothers and sisters in different cultures. So not only that I interpret the song in just kind of bridging our gaps between our community, but bridging actually our gaps between interfaith, different communities. So please enjoy this song. It's called One. one's to blame. You say one love, one life. When there's one need in the night, one love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you, or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, one. Oh, have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Esau to the lepers in your hand? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. We'll hurt each other and we'll do it again. You say love is a temple, love the high law. Love is a temple, love the high law. You ask me to enter, but then you make me crawl. I can't be holding on to what you've got when all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You gotta do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, one. Thank you so much. Shall we have some Qawwali? Come on, guys. You know, for an artist, let me tell you guys something. For everybody, for the MCs, artists, the more energy they get from you guys, the better we can do in our performances. It's like a circle of life. So are we ready for Qawwali? Great. So, they see that gives me a lot of energy. There's a brother that actually I met today. His name is Hamid. He's going to be accompanying me on tabla. Please give him a big big round of applause. He's actually from Houston. So please give him a big round of applause. Okay, so we're gonna be doing, sorry, I just gotta get my setup right here. A qawwali called Tajdar-e-Haram. How many people have heard this before? So we used to do this with 786. And tonight I'm gonna attempt it with one man, which is quite hard to do, believe it or not. But hang on, let me take off my coat, it's gonna be hard. Alright. So, normally, as you guys know, the people who know qawwalis are sung with a lot of people on stage, like maybe 20 or 30. Half of the people are clapping, half of the people are percussion, and then we have like 5 guys repeating choruses, and so I'm going to try to do the whole thing myself tonight. So, inshallah I can do it justice. Yes, if you know the song, please sing along. Oh. You give me hope, but then you blow out the candle and take it away. You're teasing me, man. You're teasing me. Yeah, okay, fine. Fair enough. Qismat mein meri Allah, thank you very much for that. Jannat bhi gawara hai magar mere liye, hai katib taqdeer Madina likh de, Tajdar-e-Haram जरूरत होगी इधर Thank you, my wife and my son actually have been sick for the last week. They've had a cold, and poor kid, he's 20 months, he's teething. Everything happened at the same time, so I've been kind of fighting it too, the cold. I've been taking Zicam every 3 hours. A lot of the Pakistani people might have heard of this Sufi band out of the 90s called Junoon. I used to love these guys. I don't know why they ever broke up. They were amazing. I mean, they did so much good for Pakistan and so kind of brought around a revolution. They incorporated, for all the people who don't know, it's a Pakistani rock band who incorporated rock music with the Sufi style of music and brought the religion into the mainstream music. So one song in particular that I always liked of theirs is called Saad. And this song is about Allah. And the word Saad in Sindhi, which is Sindh is a province in Pakistan, and Sindhi is spoken there. So in Sindhi, the word Sai means like sir or boss or master. So this song is called Sai. Haman and I are going to attempt it. All these tracks are actually made by my brother and me, so please enjoy.
बंदा
song I'm doing tonight? No? Well, thank you. That's very nice of you guys. But I'm sure everyone has heard of this. How many people heard of Mr. Fatih Khan? Only this side has heard of Mr. Fatih Khan. Okay, well let me rephrase the question. How many people have ever heard of the Qawwali called Allahu? Brother, you? Have you ever heard of it? You can help me sing? What? I'm sure you know the words to this. How many kids know the words to this song? Alright, so you guys are gonna help me? What? The brother in the glasses said nope. First he was like, yeah. Then he was like, nope. Alright. So, last song, Allahu, for all the guys and all the girls and all the uncles, aunties, dada, dadis, nana, nanis. Please help me sing it. Allahu. You did a wonderful job.
शो आपको अच्छा लग रहा है? ठीक है? Tick tack. All right. So, anyways, how many people have seen my videos before? You? I think you should see it. Huh? Oh, really? Okay, so one thing that I do in my videos is that it's a weird, unique thing that I can do. I can imitate this person while they're talking at the same time. Like while they're talking, I'm talking with them, but silent, you know? So I'm gonna choose 2 people from the audience. Let's see. I can't even see because the light's right in my face. Go. You young lady, come on up. And you. The guy who just yelled. All right. All right. Let's see. Now, note to self. All right. This is not backbiting because they know that I'm going to be imitating them. All right. So we're going to go with her first. Come here. What's your name? All right. So what's your name? Iza. Iza. What grade are you in? 5th. Okay. Tell us more about yourself. The audience. Eyes on me. Focus on her. Eyes on me.
I'm Iza Youssef. I'm in 5th grade. I go to Academy, and I really like animals. My favorite color is black, and I like to play basketball, and I'm in a swimming league. And I like to hang out with my friends, and I like to do stuff. I don't know. I like to play soccer at school, and
No.
I don't know. I like to.
Come here.
I like playing with my sister and my little brother, and I like watching TV and watching movies, and I like to learn a lot of new stuff. I also like to. I like dogs, yes, and.
Please give her a round of applause. All right. This guy. All right. What's your name?
Akon.
Akon. Nice. So, talk about you.
Okay, well, my name is Akon. I was born and raised in the South Side, not this place. You might have heard of me maybe in Africa or something like that. She's pretty good at this, I think. I don't want to turn because I feel like this is going to make it worse on me. Is she doing a good job, though? Is you guys enjoying the show? Okay. Okay, there we go. Applause. I like the energy. Feed me more energy. No? Yes? Okay, there we go. Keep it running. All right. What we got over here? Sprite? I guess I'm good. I'm good? I don't want to take extra strong, right? It's good. It's a good man over here. Okay, so I'm talking apparently, and it seems like she is also talking, but silently according to her. So, I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know about you guys, but we'll see. She wants to imitate the accent. This one, this is my Egyptian accent. I'm from Egypt. Have you heard this one before? Anybody? You heard this one? Yes? You hear it? You hear it? Okay. Have you heard my friend?
This guy. This is the other Egyptian. He have many exciting, very future. Much fun. He usually come and stand up and he make announcement after the Jum'ah. Your car is illegally parked. You go to court. So if you do not move it, who owns the black Camry? The black one. Not that black one, the other black one. Okay. What we have, accord. And accord? No? Okay.
So those are two accents from Egypt. You are now familiar with 2% of this room's population. I think, do we have any of the other Egyptians in here?
Right here.
I got 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna trust you, alright. I think that's pretty accurate. We got a couple hundred people in here. 2 or 3 people is about 2%. Isn't it? I think. Are we good at math? Is she good at mimicking me still? I don't even know. Green shirt's got something. What you got for me? Okay, I'm gonna allow it. Alright. You good over there? What you got, guys? Okay, so I'm running out of things to say here. I think we're about ready to pass this mic on over. Jazakallah khair.
Sync is for you.
Jazakallah khair, everyone. Up next, we have... Don't judge me. Rehan Farouk. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hudafez.
Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to, first of all, thank you everyone for coming out here tonight. My name is Rehan Farouk. I'm one of the members of the Risala Foundation. So it's post-Maghrib and I think we have some new faces who've joined us. So to all of you, a very hearty and warm Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this event, the Night of Harmony. We're extremely pleased that you're here. We're extremely pleased that you've decided to spend part of your evening with us and that you have shown your support for the arts and for the amazing talent that's been on display tonight by coming out here, and that you've also done so by bringing some of your children along with you and giving them an exposure to the amazing talent and creativity that exists within our community here in the United States. So I want to thank you all, first of all, for attending. I also want to take a second to recognize some of the folks who are here. I want to recognize Imam Wazir Ali, who's here. And he's one of our respected leaders of this community, and we recognize your attendance and thank you for being out here tonight. We also want to recognize and thank our guests who have come from far away, some guests who have come from as far away as Austin, and I guess Sugarland kind of counts, it's about 40 miles away. So we thank the Sugarlanders for making the trek out here. I'm one of them. So appreciate everyone coming out. I hope you like the venue. We really want to thank the Berry Center for this venue and for opening their doors to us. They let the signs show our, event. They were very gracious to allow us to bring our halal products here, and they've just opened their doors to us. So we just couldn't be happier, and very grateful that you've allowed us to attend here. So thank you, Berry Center. I also want to take a minute to recognize some of the elders in our community who have decided to join us tonight. We're very ennobled by your presence. So can we have a round of applause for our elders, please? Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for everything that you do for us, and our lives are better because you're with us. I also want to recognize Fatma, or Timatube's grandmother, who's here in the audience. So can we have a round of appreciation for Fatma's grandmother, who's made it all the way out here from the East Coast. So thank you. And then I want to start by thanking Imaad, the amazing poet that you heard earlier today. Did you know, I asked Imaad backstage how many, on average, how many events like these he does a year. And so can anyone guess how many events he does like these a year? Go ahead. He says more than 100. It's a little less than that. 90, no, a little less than that. Go ahead. 80, no, not even close yet. I'll give you one more guess. 50, shout it out. It's like the price is right. Would you believe it if I told you that he does about one a year? One a year. So what does that tell you about what the Muslim community is doing in terms of giving opportunities to our artists to express themselves? It tells you that we're not doing enough. I mean, if somebody with this kind of talent is not given a stage and a mic, then there's something wrong with our community. He's offered to do workshops in Houston to let young people and old people come and show and learn about writing poetry. Would you guys be interested in learning about poetry? So Imaad, there you go. So I think, you know, that to me just left a mark, that we have, as a community, have not been doing a better job of giving outlets to people like Saad and Imaad and Fatima and Native Deen, who you'll hear soon, to express that amazing gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them. So this night in harmony is dedicated to your talents and to the gifts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to you. And it's dedicated to you young folks who are here, who Allah has also given some amazing gifts. And we hope that as you get older, you will have audiences and platforms to share the great talents that Allah has given you. So hold us elders accountable to make sure that we give you these kind of opportunities. So I also want to thank Native Deen. I want to thank Fatima, who Timatube, as she's known as. She's quirky, she's funny, she's wacky, she's different, and she does it in a very unique way. So thank you. And then of course I want to thank Saad, who came all the way out here from Michigan, who's, as he mentioned, his wife and his son were ill. So it was a very, you know, personal sacrifice. So we really thank you, Saad, for coming out here. So a round of appreciation for all the artists that you've heard so far. I also want to emphasize that we are selling CDs outside, and Saad has agreed to sign the CDs when you buy them. So he will be outside selling his CDs, and Native Deen also has CDs on display, so you can purchase those. And in fact, you can go to Imaad as well. Imaad's website is imaad.com, and I may have gotten that wrong. If I did, I'll correct it. But imaad.com, and you can purchase some of his material as well. So before I move on, I also wanted to say, I know that a lot of people have the STAR test coming up next week. Raise your hand if you have the STAR test. So it's important to, you know, relax your mind before you get into a big test. May Allah make you all stars, and may you shine on the star. And trust me when I tell you, this few hours you spent tonight is good for you, and it'll relax your brain. And then when you're sitting there at the test, and you can hear Native Deen say, I'm not afraid to stand alone, Allah is by my side, and inshallah your test will go great. So we'll all make dua for you, inshallah. Give it up for standardized testing. Okay, and then I want to thank, this event would not be possible without some very important contributors. First and foremost, I want to thank Ilm Academy, and it's turned out in great numbers. Thank you, Ilm Academy, for everything you do. Thank you for being a tremendous, tremendous educational institution. They have a fundraiser next Sunday. I encourage you to go to their website, ilmacademy.org, and learn more about Ilm Academy. I also want to thank Arthur Lawrence LLC, Guidance Residential, Iman Academy. All right. Thank you, Iman Academy. I want to thank the Altus Foundation. I want to thank the dentists at Bushra Makan. And I encourage you to go to see Dr. Rabab Sabahi, Dr. Bushra Makan, next time you have root canal coming up. Shah Halim, Realm Real Estate. I recommend that you choose Shah Halim next time you want to buy a house. And then Dr. Faraz Adil Khan and Hina Sayyid, we thank you. Dr. Arif and Zuhaira Shuaib, and then Dr. Kashif Ansari. Thank you all, sponsors, and a round of applause for sponsors, please. Finally, I want to thank our co-sponsor for tonight, the Crescent Arts Foundation, who do tremendous work in Houston, who have always been a strong supporter of the arts. And our life in Houston, our creative life is better because they exist. So I want to mention a little bit about the Risala Foundation. As we've been reading a lot of poetry tonight, I wanted to share a poem in Urdu. Shikwaye zulumat shab se to kahin behtar hai, apne hisse ko koi shamma jalate jate. Which means that essentially, instead of complaining about how bad things are, it's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. The Risala Foundation provides a forum for artists, scholars, academics to come and address the people of Houston and showcase their varied talents, whether it's poetry, whether it's beautiful voice that Allah has given them, whether it's the knowledge that Allah has given them, or whether it's some other talent or gift that they have. And we've been around for about 3 years, and this night is dedicated to the arts. But we have other activities. We have a class we do every month called Second Saturdays. We have folks like Osama Cannon and Ubayd Levin come down. We have a program with Sheikh Al-Adin al-Bakri coming up. So instead of going through my entire laundry list of events, I'll just recommend you go to risala.org and find out about us, or go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Risala Foundation. Finally, I want to thank two people who have made this night possible. And before I do that, I think that, you know, as we sit here and reflect on the arts, I think that the arts and creative expression, Allah has made it a part, you know, a part and parcel of being human. It's almost as important to us as breathing, as eating. And maybe that's why when we were born in this planet, Allah has someone come up close to our ear and recite the azan. Maybe that's why Allah's given mothers beautiful voices so that they can pacify us and soothe us. Maybe that's why the Quran sounds beautiful when we hear it, because there is an innate need for creative expression. And so I hope that tonight you will support what you've seen, you will encourage the artists, you will encourage the organizers, and that we will be able to hold more events like this in Houston, inshallah. Finally, I wanted to thank two people in particular who have made this event possible. First of all, I want to thank Nabila Mansour. If she's here, can I please, I don't know if you have a spotlight, but if you should stand up, I just want to recognize Nabila. Her husband, Salman, told me yesterday that he hadn't seen her for about 2 days, and so all of this work is not possible without you, Nabila. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're very lucky to have you in our community, and Salman, thank you for everything that you do as well, so we're very grateful to you. And then I want to thank, is Zain Patel in the room?
No.
Zain Patel, can you come here for a second? You're going to have to come out here, buddy. I see you over there, you're glowing. In the dark, I think it's your teeth. Yalla, please. I think, I think, you know, can we have a round of applause for Zain? That's all my announcements. I'm going to get off the stage now. I'd like to call up Imaad to share some more of his poetry, and then we're going to have Native Deep come out, and we should be wrapping up by 9:15, 9:30, inshallah. So thank you again for coming out. I appreciate everything. Oh, I think Imaad has changed a little bit since we last saw you. Why don't you come out here, Imaad? Oh, and there's a song to play, so let's start the song. Sombrero.
Good work back there.
First of all, for Brother Zain, I want to just say thank you so much for bringing me all the way here to Texas. By the way, I'm originally from Connecticut. I came here on Thursday, and I'm loving Texas, mashallah. The funniest thing that my mother told me when I asked her, I was like, Mom, can we live here, please? She was like, go find yourself a husband yet. We're not moving there. But anyways, for Brother Zain, that man over there said he's going to make his niece, throw a tomato at me. First of all, throwing food is haram. And second, we're all going to jump him after the show. But anyways, we have Brother Imaad Khan coming up right now. You guys remember the routine, what you're supposed to do when he comes up? There you go. Okay. Let's do the hi. All right, yalla. Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Imaad Khan. A little applause, come on. There you go.
Are you done yet? Filling poison in my ear? Laughing as I'm dying as you're buying all my fear you pour and pour upon my soul. this poison that I hear. And when I hold the poison till my head's bent down in tears, an anger-fired halo is the only thing that's near. I feel it flowing through my blood, like lightning slashes through the sky. Etched across my soul, bleeding scars never lie. Scars may be a tall word, but the truth shall never die. Like beating black and bruises, braces praying to the sky. Just when I feel safe enough to think that I can fly, you clip my wings and with my dreams I crawl inside and die. I keep the poison in a jar, 4 inches thick glass. But the poison burns like blood, and the glass begins to crack. From the cracks it seeps and drips and skips and slips beneath my skin. My soul is burnt, but after this, I'll never let it in. Sometimes when I'm weak, I feel the poison turning sweet. Like sugar-coated honey smelling, tasting like a treat. But then I tip my blister drink and a thought sticks in my head. Honey back to poison, sipping liquid death instead. So I keep it at a distance, like a leper losing hands. You think you're pouring honey, but you'll never understand that there's a wall built between us. It's made of blood and bone. Until this wall is broken, I can never call you home. If home is where the heart is, then my heart is not with you. I disregard, take apart every part of you. You think you see you in my eyes, but what you see is just a mask. As you fill me with your fears born from your own shattered past. I close my eyes and hide my heart. I turn my face away. As fire burns within my veins, I bow my head to pray. I keep the poison in a jar, 4 inches thick of glass. But the poison burns like blood, and the glass begins to crack. From the cracks it seeps and drips and skips and slips beneath my skin. My soul is burnt, but after this I'll never let it in. I've kept you long enough inside this jar made out of glass. But this last request you made is just far too much to ask. So I'm burning all my bridges with a flame lit with my tongue. And I'm laughing as I'm dying as I sing this song unsung. And I'm screaming like a star, singing silence to the sky, bringing pouring acid raining, bringing flaming hate alive. As echoes from my past come forth and burn my bones inside. As it's echoing and beckoning my soul until I die. As it's echoing and threatening my soul until I die. As it's echoing and deadening and echoing and deafening and echoing and echoing and echoing and echoing. It echoes in my blood and breath and bones until I die. So sometimes I explain some poems and sometimes I don't. And I appreciate you guys for listening and enjoying and not asking for explanations on some of them. So this next poem is, I wrote this one when I was 16 or 17, and it rings more true every time I perform it now when I'm a bit older. But anyway, it's called Band of Brothers, and it's about my little brothers. My brothers. I can't think of them without smiling up. Smothered up in pile-ups, crazy dial-ups, rile-ups, but always smile-ups. There's the days with headaches, but through the backslides, hitting the backside, the backache, you guys make me swell with pride. I swear I'm a balloon watching one of your crazy cartoons. You lazy bums chase away my blues with clues to where I might find a surprise. You guys make my belly ache with laughing and running and the cunning of your hiding spots. Not conspicuous, big blue blanket in the middle of the floor. Or uncontrollable laughter on the other side of the door. Whatever you give me, I only want more. My brothers, I love you more than if you knew, you'd be floored. I lived the days of bad hits and spits and talking like Brits and futile sit-ups and jump-ups on the trampoline. Ingenious schemes, unfair teams, every kind of dream that it would seem possible, conceivable, believable. Wasted hours of Nintendo, jumping from the window to the roof. Scientific proof that atoms exist. Finding out our binding is so strong it's blinding. I'm grinding my teeth when you're jamming fingers in lids and explaining giant squids and you're just kids. And I can't wait for you to grow. Except I want the process to slow, like when we're playing in the snow that you know we never get. I love you forever as babies, forever as kids, forever as you. Now maybe I'm just crazy, or maybe I'm just lazy, but in my eyes, you'll always be my baby brothers. Doesn't matter if you live in another house or 7 feet tall. I'll coach you when you're scared of the ball. I'll find you when you get lost in the mall. I'll always be here to break your fall. And I'll do it all with a sparkle in my eyes and a birthmark in the exact same spot. Because we're a team. No, we're a seamless group. No, we're a military troop marching the land. No, we're crazy barrel jumpers jumping from the Grand Canyon. No, we are everything and nothing, something brand new and old, bold and gold. No, we are a band of brothers. We are my band of brothers. I wanted to thank the Risala Foundation for inviting me out here to perform, and especially Brother Rehan for those very kind words. And this next poem is a little bit on the more political side of things. It's called Inheritance. And that's all the explanation you're going to get on this one. I live in a world where students must fear bullets. I live in a world where bombs blasting is patriotic, where victory means occupation, where hate and fear are pushed on TV like guns and drugs are pushed on the street, where patriarchy is pushed in history books like steroids pushed in meat, where stupidity's crowned and intelligence drowned in a dynastic democracy, where the idols we worship are not made of stone but of skin and bones and hypocrisy, where wealth is a virtue and poverty a sin, where the death of thousands is eclipsed by a jump shot from Jeremy Lin, where the countries we've raped outnumber the women. And I can't change it because I'm Billy Pilgrim, a man who traded his sanity for the keys to true wisdom. Where time is a Rocky Mountain landscape and we're all microscopic children. Lord of the Flies, killing Piggy with a boulder split by fission. We are CIA attack drones, shooting missiles without vision. We are the war on drugs, turning victims into villains. We are Goldman Sachs and Freddie Mac and their pocket politicians. We are government bureaucracy, keeping criminals hidden. We are bought and biased media, keeping the truth spinning. We are manifest destiny, the death of American Indians. We are all this and more. We are all this and less. We are all this in hell and bliss. We are pawns in a game of chess. But as knights and bishops fall, the pawns they will spread, till across the line they march, and pawns are queens instead. In each of us is power. In each of us is strength. Every pawn is a queen just waiting for a chance. So we play the game of society. We play the game of chess. We play the game of humanity. We play the game of death. So play on, America. Play on, my heart. Play on, my fellow pawns, and play your royal part. The world is your inheritance. It's not your father's gold. The world is your reality. It's yours to shape and mold. So write about what's wrong and read about what's right. Then take what you have learned and scream it in a mic. Let your voice echo through the home of the brave. Just because you're a pawn doesn't mean you're a slave. Open up your ears and open up your heart. March until the end and play your royal part. This is going to be my last poem for the evening. Thank you. This is a very dear and near poem to my heart. It's called Living Life. And any of you who have been fans of mine for a while, you've heard it before. And for those of you new, like I said, it's called Living Life. Death is on the mind. We cry when it comes and fight when it's far. We lose sight of who we are. And all the while we forget about life. We're stuck on the black and the white. We're so nearsighted that we see better with the eyes shut tight. We have belief without thought and thought without belief. We believe all we hear. All we read, all we see is lies and confusion. Fusion of God's revelations with man-made sensations until infinity. Belief in the Trinity divinity. And realizing we're compromising morals for socializing. And reading the wrong books and giving the wrong looks at honest men are crooks. And the crooked look straight and fate is foggy like frosted flakes are getting soggy at the bottom of the bowl of life. And milk spills like blood. It floods the floor until it runs in mud lies truth and proof that God exists. But they still persist that it was all a big bang. It rained through the heavens, the wake-up call of 7 days. He said, be, and it's done. Don't run away from the fact of the matter, that hearing pitter-patter, a baby's miracle is spiritual. Seeing critical is acting cynical is applicable to life. In general, people are people. judged with our hearts on their shoulders. Soldiers for armies of salvation, of damnation. We're all on a road trip, but we're filling at the station. We're crying over spilt milk and mopping up with rags of silk. We're writing the books that we shouldn't have read. We're healing the cuts that shouldn't have bled. We're breathing in life when it's already dead. Yet, as we die, and spy and lie, as the weeds grow and true colors show, as a crow calls the souls of the den, I've come to realize not to idealize, because roses do rise and flowers do bloom. In assuming no soul, I miss the whole picture, because in living, there is life. We have good dreams and skies and teeming with stars and stripes, and the twilight glass gleaming unlocks and opens creativity without being jailed and impaled and assailed as evil. We have love and heart. At least part of a person feels there is laughter, their laughter and happiness. Forget about the crappiness. Discount all the sappiness of life, and it's good. There is motherhood and brotherhood and neighborhoods living like family and family living like neighbors and old school barbers and harbors to home. Your grandmother's comb and grandfather's watch. Your mom's grandfather clock swinging time by his belly going tick-tock, tick, until our clock stops and we die. Now, dying's not bad. Maybe a little sad, but just feel glad that the test is finished. In death, you do not diminish, so in life, don't say I should've, or I could've, or I would've. Just use all you got and value what you get. Never live to regret, never regret to live. Never forget to live. Never stay upset with your love and your life. Love and respect your wife. Strive for the right path to go down and go up. Slow down to grow up. Don't drown but fight up. Down the frown and smile up. To strangers in the street, judge not by yourself about who you meet. The way you greet and say salam. Say peace. Say at least Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Peace be unto you, and unto you be peace.
Cut. Stop the music. Stop. Yo! Thank you. What's the matter with everyone? Really? Okay, I want everyone to do me a favor. Put your hands in the air. Okay. I'm just so happy right now because I didn't know I had that many fans. Thank you. Please give yourself a round of applause. Okay, so we have a surprise guest for you guys. And you guys will be surprised, for sure. Alright, so, would you like to, oh, by the way, this trophy goes to that surprise guest. Okay? So, would you like to introduce yourself? Yalla.
Hey, come on, Timatube.
Who?
About to take this trophy. The crowd's about to go. Chokaro.
Hey!
It's not really Akon, by the way.
Please give him a round of applause for
I will take the break.
Alright, up next we're gonna have native Deen, inshallah, coming to perform for you guys! Who's excited? Dum. Assalamu alaikum, beta. Alright, inshallah, Native Deen's about to come up right now. So I need you guys to be loud and proud. Oh, would you like to talk? Brother Zayn? What? You need what? Say that again? Huh? Mics? 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 You need all the mics? Alright, it's on. You want me to bring you the mics? Ah, okay. Okay. So yeah. How do you say 1, 2, 3 and... Oh, he said 1, 2, 3. Is that true? Uno, dos, tres. Eto, ti. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good for you, mashallah. Please give him a round of applause.
you, try to convert you, just so you know how easily they take you. And all the Muslims of those 19 men, don't put that on because it might be them. The same kind of talk as Bin Laden. Get up, killed by association. I know what they call us. They're trying to blame all of us. But I know how the prophet lived and I know what he taught us. My faith, my voice. My faith, my voice. Don't care what they say. It's my voice. My faith, my voice.
Brother Joshua,
yeah,
I think you got a song for these beautiful people.
I do. I have two sons. Musa is the oldest one, and his brother's name is. One day this is gonna work. His brother's name is Harun. Harun, come on. And they're awesome boys. Alhamdulillah, they're very good. And I wrote a song about both of them to share my experience as a father with you guys. And that means if we're sharing, you guys got to help me out on this song. Okay? So to practice it, when I say who's the greatest one, you say Allah. That's right. Who created the sun? Who do we bow to? We worship only you? Allah. Now on that last we go, Allah. Just kind of hold it, make it sound nice. You got me? Yeah, like that. You can even do that with your hand. Very nice. You guys ready?
Ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
sons have got the glow, they got to grow every place that we go. I watch as my sons grow, hey, I'ma play with them in the park, hide and go seek in the dark, I'ma be a good dad from the start. My sons are in my heart, come on now, catching butterflies in the jar, and I will never be too far, cause they're my shining stars, and I love them just the way they are. Come on now, who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you, Allah. Who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you, Allah. I got a branch on my family tree. Can't believe it happened to me. I'ma teach you to be all it can be. Graduate and get a college degree. I'ma take the good with the bad. If they get in trouble, I will be sad. I'ma do my best not to get that mad. I'm just happy to be a dad. I'ma be the #1 toy, cause they're my pride and joy. They're my baby boys, and you know those are my baby boys. Come on now, who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you, Allah. Who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you, Allah. Who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you. Who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you. Who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you, Allah. Who's the greatest one? Created the sun. Who do we bow to? We worship only you, Allah.
Right. You know, there's a song that it goes back. Since it's one of these songs. That one's on the new album that we have. We're talking about the Remedy. Make sure when you go outside today, before you leave, we want to meet all of you outside. We have all of our CDs on sale, and we want to share them with you so you can share this experience with your family and friends who weren't able to make it.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Now, what?
To meet them, it would be fun.
It would be great. I'm looking forward to it. One song that means so much to me in the band, and it goes back in our history. It talks about the things that we do in our lives, whether it be standing on stages here in Houston or in the masjid or wherever. If it's doing good deeds in the community, that will, inshallah, increase people's lives and help them out, inshallah. We know that whatever we do, if we want it to be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we must do this with the best of intentions.
Waking up in the morning, I make my prayer. Am I really gonna make it when there's no one there? Taking trips to the masjid, even when it's tough. Am I going for the sake of Allah? Am I showing home? Gonna get the knowledge, gonna study Islam. Am I going just to live life?
listen in and heed into the message, changing their condition, and know that everything up into this free ever written. I submit, it's my repentance, and if it's blessings, just send it my way. I beg your hope to the judgment day, so they can judge, I can look back and say, it was a. I'm gonna stop with this right here, y'all. Y'all know this. It goes like this. Lovely day. Lovely day. Come on. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Yeah. Allah. My intentions are right. Am I doing it for Allah? When I'm looking deep down inside, do I have the right idea? Are my intentions are right? Am I doing it for Allah? When I'm looking deep down inside, do I have the right idea? Right. Y'all having a good time so far? All right. I mean, sometimes you got to check in with the people to see how they're going. Maybe we should go down there and talk to them. Man. We get to go down there? We get down there, go down there and talk to them. I'll say it. See what's going on. All right. All right, all right.
It's nice to see you guys. Nice. Missed one.
Now, Josh.
Yes, sir.
You got a song you want to teach these people?
Oh, man. I don't need to teach them anything. They seem like they know all this.
There is a song that they sang to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when they entered the streets of Medina. What was that song? Wait, what she say?
The story of the lad.
Thank you. That was beautiful. That wasn't the song yet. That kind of happened a couple years back. So there was another song. Other people were singing. What was this song? What's the song?
They know it. They know it. Help them out.
Why don't you come in and do it for us? Years ago, 2013 native Deen style. Let's do it all together. If you have your bowls, you have your lights. Let's light it up for him. Let's light the night. Let's do it together, y'all. Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, come on.
Slowly rising, sunrise warms the horizon, sand dunes form in the distance. He's up and out in an instant. Look out, they all waiting, watching, anticipating. Then a man appears from afar. Could it be the one sent by Allah? Here comes the prophet, his face is the light that drives out the darkness. Words of a God's message. I'm sorry. This man is something so much. His own troubles could not compare. With the right score everywhere. The way my smoking, ridiculed so by the town. His blood
was shared for the truth, but never was he vengeful or rude. And the prophet turns and he smiles, ready to express time for miles. The greets and sabotages, love sings us for all those who على علمك وعلينا بالتحيات الوداع وجب شكر علينا لا داعي لنا أيها المبعوث فينا أنت من أمر الله أنت شرف المدينة مرحبا يا خير الله.
Moonlight, the sun hasn't risen, points out cars on the street. But inside his heart he feels peace.
He starts recalling his dreams, the prophet's face he had seen. He remembers them, the tradition. In a dream it truly will be him. Allah, oh what a feeling, so many years he follows his teaching. This is the greatest time in his life. Praise to Allah since the night.
Now, I wasn't expecting this. You know, we've been around the world, Australia and England and Malaysia and so many places. And on this song, when we move our hands like this, some of the audience is going that way. And when we go this way, some of the audience is going that way. This was like the first time that everybody was going the same direction. But I think of that as a sign of unity. And I think that's one of the reasons why this Houston community is pretty progressive. You guys are one ummah. Thank you very much for helping us out.
Before we get to the next thing, there's one reason that Houston is maybe more special than any other city in the world to this band right here. There's a reason. I don't know if you guys know this, but the last time we played here as a band was the first time we actually played with Brother Tarek Snare. And at the time, when Todd was backstage, sitting there with Josh and all these guys, he wasn't Muslim at the time. But when we played our first note on this stage, on the stage here in Houston, he had taken his Shahada, and we played one of the strongest events of the night. So this is a very special place for us. So one more round of applause for Brother Tarek there. We love him. 10 years. 10 years. You don't know what that means to us. Alhamdulillah. And why it's so special and why we must revere his name right now. Allah, 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 La ilaha illa
محمد رسول الله 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 Allah
Brooklyn, New York City. The brother who took shahada in your neighborhood. Brother Saad. Come on. Okay. Only thing I would say for kids over there by the speaker is very dangerous for their ears. So I would ask you if you can. It's a dangerous place. I'm so sorry. Our ears are like torn to bits because of all the stuff we've been doing over the years. But it'd be better for their ears to be in their chairs.
It'd be better for their ears to be in their chairs.
Oh. I can say cheers if you want. Like, better for their ears from their chairs. Baltimore. So, okay, a little serious note. I have a song that we usually do for the city of Gaza, but how many Palestinians in the house tonight? Okay, hold on. Yeah! Wow. That, okay. Let me see, any Somalis out there? Any Somalis in the house tonight? No? Oh, no Somalis. All right. All right.
You're getting there, keep
going. We're getting there. Any Egyptians in the house tonight? A couple of Egyptians?
Two in the back, two in the back.
All right. Any Indians in the house tonight? All right.
There's something missing. There's an evidence missing.
Any Pakistanis in the house tonight? All right. Any people with what we're seeing in the news today who love Syria are in the house tonight? Any people who love Syria? All right. We're going to dedicate this song to them, even though we would normally do this song for Gaza. But for the times that we live in, we have to do this for Syria tonight. And then one more favor before we do it, let's light up your phones, light up whatever you have for Syria. We'll do it together right now with this song. For Syria. In the morning sky, before sunrise, under her watchful eyes, they make it through another night. And as the dawn subsides, and her children rise, will they wake the freedom's light, or is justice too blind to have seen that what's been done is too much to bear by anyone, and to have seen the what's been done, and do not help injustice nor a shame upon us all. Syria, let me put my arms around you and lift you to the stars, and watch you fly away. Syria, better days in Syria, here we go. And as her day rolls by, she's focused on how to survive. With every step of every stride, her head's held up with pride. But look into her eyes, her children's lives, how they found the will to survive. When freedom's denied and they see the what's been done is too much to bear by anyone, As the day turns to night, and the call of the prayer recites, prayer's their only source of light in the darkness of the night. And as she sings against the sleep, praying that their dreams will be sweet, 'cause dreams are a last retreat from reality. To Syria, come on y'all. July, there's something special happening, and if you say 4th of July, someone's gonna get hurt. In the month of July, what's special happening?
Ramadan!
What?
No school!
Ramadan, how many people are excited for Ramadan? How many people are excited for Ramadan? You know, I tell you, if you told someone on the street who didn't know about this thing, and he would be like, tell me, you take some guy's food from him all day long, all his water all day long, and maybe half the night he's standing up on his feet and doing whatever it is, trying to hold back his temper in that hot Houston summer, 110, 20-degree heat out here. And still, these are some of the happiest people on earth. That is Ramadan. Is that Ramadan? Is that Ramadan? All right. So we got a song for you to celebrate that day and those days, 30 days. So let's do it for the people right now. Let's go. The food on my plate, and if you got jokes, man, here's a taste. Take a little bite. Ramadan is here. Ramadan is here. Ramadan is here. Ramadan vibrations, more donations, invitations, many supplications. Good behavior means better
celebration. Less temptation and more contemplation. Getting ready for the Eid celebration. Shake a lot of hands, giving salutations. Some of our ladies, peace upon the nation. The world is one, forget the segregation. Another Ramadan, congratulations. Ramadan is here. Ramadan is here. Ramadan is here. It's Ramadan. Ramadan is here. It's here. It's time for Ramadan. It's here. It's time for Ramadan. Ramadan. It's time for Ramadan. It's here. It's time for Ramadan. It's here. It's time for Ramadan. Get up, come on. Hey, I've seen a couple of you really helping out with the show. Hands going to the left and to the right, answering questions, right? You're welcome. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So this is my chance to come out and reward some of those guys. All right, here you go. You got this. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm a nice guy, man. You know, we just sing songs, you know. I need to know your name. All right, can you tell me your name?
Daniel.
Daniel. Okay, that's pretty good. And how old are you?
7.
7? You're 7 years old? What have you done with your life? No, I'm just kidding. And what grade are you in? Let me think. Let me see. 7. You're in the first grade.
No, 2nd.
Again. You're doing good. And here we have, what's your name?
Timatube.
Okay, alright. One more time, what's your name? Alright. I like it. I like that. And how old are you? 3. Ah, very good. Okay, I have a gift for both of you. Okay? So here. This is for you. And this is for you, sir. Now, hey, how you doing? All right. Okay, all right. Native Deen liability. All right. Yeah, I signed the form. I signed the form before we came. Forms. Okay. So, you guys are our future. You're only 3, but soon you're going to be running this building here. You're going to be starting new masajid. You're going to be a doctor and a scientist and a teacher. And I'm going to be learning from you. Yeah? Yeah? And you, sir. I'm counting on you, man. You got to take care of us. When I get older, you got to be my doctor. Right? You got to help me get better. You got to help save the earth. I'm counting on you guys. And we hope that this music helps to inspire you to do that, okay? So,
before you go off stage, we have special music just for you and for you, okay? Are you ready? When you hear the music, then you can walk off stage. Now off the edge, don't walk off the plane.
No stage diving.
Abdul Malik will guide you off the stage. And Naeem will guide my young friend here off the stage. My 3-year-old friend. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go.
Who's not afraid to stand alone? Let me see some hands. Let's do it. Houston, everyone. 1, 2, 3, come on. I am not afraid to stand alone. I am not afraid to stand alone. If alive by my side. I am not afraid to stand alone. Everything will be alright. I am not afraid to stand alone. Gonna keep my head up. I'm not afraid to stand alone. If alive by my side. But now she's a Muslim, started praying and wearing a headscarf. It was a healing for her heart, struggling with no one to lean on. But with prayer she would be strong. Had a job and then she was laid off. Got a better education than a beat on. She was so moved out that she dreamed of. Posted by a great queen, she was in love. They brought her in, told her she's the number one thing. You got the job, but you gotta lose the outfit. It's a tough position that you put me in. I've been struggling with my 2 children. I continue looking for a job again. You see my religion, I would never been. I'm not afraid to stand alone. I am not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. I am not afraid to stand alone. Everything will be alright. I am not afraid to stand alone. Gonna keep my head up. I'm not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. Everything will be alright. Gonna keep my head up. I'm not afraid to stand alone. If a line's by the side, everything will be alright. You know this, let's do it. My head up high. Peer pressure, they were insisting, but I was resisting. Some days I felt they were giving. I just wanted to feel it. I know when I'm praying and fasting, they be teasing and laughing. So I call on my Lord for the power, for the strength every day, every hour. One thing is a new Muslim teacher. See my mom and the people respect her. Just seeing the strength like stronger. They can break my will no longer. You see me sweating when he throws cracking. Never see me cursing when my pants sagging. I ain't never running, you, I'm still standing. Around with the Lord to the very end. I am not afraid to stand alone. I am not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. I am not afraid to stand alone. Everything will be alright. I am not afraid to stand alone. Gonna keep my head up. I'm not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. Everything will be alright. Gonna keep my head up. I'm just one who can pay their blows. The best way I'm little dizzy. Scared of being shot by the feds and all, but I ain't gonna relax it no more. Come on. Just be resolute. Never stress when the rest said it wasn't you. And I get the respect of the other you. Come best with the dress, you know that's the truth. Now citizens strong, gotta hand it down. For me, I'm a brother, gotta save my ground. I ain't gonna shut up when I dance around. I'm real fresh, I'll put it when it's all planted down. If rain fall, I'ma hold my own. What the hell of a lie, be strong and stone. I'ma be brave, but it's time be shown. Cause you know I ain't afraid to stand alone. I am not afraid to stand alone. I am not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. I am not afraid to stand alone. Everything will be alright. I am not afraid to stand alone. Gonna keep my head up. I'm not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. Everything will be alright. Gonna keep my head up. I am not afraid to stand alone. Let's go, Houston! I am not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side. Everything will be alright. Gonna keep my head up. I'm not afraid to stand alone. With the lines by my side.
all the power we have, the power we have, the power we have. So mostly move, don't you ever feel sad. Take many notes or read their books. You'll see all the facts that your friends overlook. So only be proud, you can say it out loud. I'm proud to be there with the Muslim crowd. M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Some type of energy that draws gap. Look, it's funny because the boys and thinking to themselves what makes them different than me. Is in the head of the goals that make me the fool I eat. What could it be that makes the gas stand and attention to me to speak for? They know that it's really true that. This ain't the sort about the corner and this and that. On the streets carrying heat, don't need into that. This brother must live for some different material. To make it to the African quite superior. So maybe one of these days I get married up. None of that shit doing this mystery and clear it up. So listen up if you think this is great. These are type of those that used to run through the Chicago's brains. And I've been witness to the moment 99. Inshallah, I'm always ready. Come on. M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Don't know about you, I know about me. I'm proud to be rolling this habit. Even on TV, people talking trash about the way I be. What they all hate is what we get. It's really only ones with their heads on straight. Don't ever frown, your head looking down. If you read the Quran, you're the best in the town. Don't have doubts if we have no doubt. Within a few years, see how we come about. We're back on the scene, the number one need. I'm proud to be down with the Muslim M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed all the way of the world to say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Be with them. Be with them. Ladies and gentlemen, Houston, that's our time for tonight. We hope you have a great time. But before we go, I want you to know, give it up for our man on the percussion. Give it up for Cheryl Place. Give it up. Give it up. Bring it down. One second.
When I say native, y'all say Deen.
Native. Native.
When I say native, y'all say Deen.
Native.
Native. When I say native, y'all say Deen.
Native.